Hi, chosen ones. I hope that you're chosen one day as well as I am. Y'all, right now it's currently 7 a.m. Y'all see that bright light shining on me? It's 7 a.m. I just ate me a toaster strudel and I'm drinking me some chocolate milk I made. Y'all, I had a long ass day. It was a really long day. But I wanted to give y'all story time while it was on my mind, because I'm like, I need to find a little bit of time to get the little videos in. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little video now. So this story time, wait, which one is it gonna be? Because I did a few. I wrote down typed up a few, but I just typed up a little sentence of what it would be about, and then like it's gonna be that. So wait, it was like no, it wasn't that. Damn, this is so crazy. Hold up, give me a second. Let me think. Oh, okay. So this story is going to be about how me and one of my exes called ourselves breaking up, y'all. Of course we broke up, but we didn't break up at the time. You know how you be like, oh, like I'm done with you, this and that, done. It wasn't done, but let me tell y'all how it was done. I'm over here watching Meet the Robertsons. Like, I be watching little old movies that I used to watch as a kid when I'm ready to go to sleep, so my mind can be calm. But so y'all, it's been a long time ago. Like, this was like when I was in high school, so it's been some years. And so I'm gonna say we called ourselves breaking up and stuff, and we like, okay, like, come and get your stuff from my house. And I'm like, come and get your stuff from my house. The fuck? Like, you ain't about to put my stuff out and I ain't putting your stuff out. Like, that's me. Like, no, you ain't about to do something to me and I'm not gonna do it to you. So now I'm gonna do it to you, but even worse. So we going back and forth telling each other come and get our stuff or whatever. And I'm like, shit, okay. So backstory. This was one of my neighborhood relationships that I stayed in this neighborhood and I met this guy. I'm not gonna give y'all the whole backstory of it. Should I? I might as well should, cause I'm gonna make another like little video or whatever, but I might as well give y'all the backstory, because I'm not gonna exactly tell y'all who, when, or I ain't gonna give y'all all the details or whatever. But okay, let's go back to how I first met him and how we like met each other the first time face to face. Okay, so I was sitting at the park. During this time I was in the 12th grade. Yeah, I was in the 12th grade. He was a little bit older than me. I'll say about 2 years. 1 year or 2 years. I'm not sure. Probably a year and a half. Because I'm like, oh, like, I'm messing with an older, guy. Now, this was the first old guy that I messed with. Not like old, because like I said, I was just in like I was in the 12th grade. So I was 17 years old. I didn't turn 18 yet. So he was older than me. I think he was like 19, okay? So I'm at the park. The park is across the street from the apartments that we staying in. So I'm at the park. I took my little cousins to the park. They all playing and stuff, and I'm sitting on the bench or whatever. And out of nowhere, okay, because the neighborhood used to be live. The neighborhood used to be live, y'all. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like, if y'all really, really know me, if y'all know me from like out for real, y'all know that I don't be out. Like, if y'all see my Instagram and stuff now, though, and my little TikTok, I've been trying to get out more and do more. Like, even if I'm going out by myself, like, I'm about to have my fun in my year, especially like working at this senior living place. Like, they all preach about, like, go out and live your life, because you gonna end up here. And I know I am. But well, I hope my family would take care of me, because I got a lot of little siblings. So, but that's no guarantee. But we at the park. The park is live. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they all out here. The people at the court playing, and y'all know how that used to be. I don't know if that's how it is now, but they used to be up on that court going ham. So, oh, this my little part. Gonna sit there and do that to him. So he come up out of nowhere trying to talk to me or whatever, and I'm like, I'm not really looking for nothing. I'm always telling somebody that, like, I'm not really looking for something and stuff like that, y'all. So tell me why. I'm like, I'm not really looking for something. Like, he like, well, give me your number, like, we can talk, we can be friends. I'm like, but I don't want to be friends. Like, I really wasn't going for it. I was not going for it. I don't remember. I'm not even gonna think about what previous ex I had before him. Like, I don't even got to think about that. But I know that it was one, because I know it takes me a little minute to get over my exes, to move on to someone else. Like, I'm not that quick. My family know, like, I be stuck for a minute, but when I'm off, I'm off. But he's still trying to get my number and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, if I ever see you again, then I'll give you my number. If I ever, now this, y'all, don't ever, I learned this. This was a life lesson for me, y'all, because that relationship was out of pocket. And like I said, this was the first guy that I dated who was like older than me. So of course he was on like a higher level than me. Like, he was doing other stuff that I wasn't doing, and he did stuff that I've never done before either. So it's like he was more experienced in a lot of things than me. Y'all, it's more to this story, but I'm just giving y'all the back, like, when we first met. So yeah, I told him, okay, I'm on, like, if I see you again, then I'll give you my number. Like, that's fine. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm never seeing this again. Like, he can go ahead about his business. But he was cute, though. He was cute. And for some reason, now I'm not going to say, like, I'm that type of girl who always get the main guy from the group or something like that. But it do be like the guys from like the main groups I end up getting with for no reason. Like, I don't intentionally do this, and it fuck with me too at the same time, because once I find out that they like so known, I be like, what the like, like, cause I don't know, I like me a laid back guy. Like, I like me somebody like in the cut, you know? Like, I want if it's a friend group, I want the one who's silent, you know? Not too silent, but I don't want the rowdy one. And most of the time, it is the rowdy one. And they seem all calm at the beginning. But, y'all, why am I walking down the steps from my apartment and see him in the group of people? I'm like, oh my God, I'm trying to go back up the steps, y'all. And he like, oh, I don't know what he used to call me, but he said something. I'm already short, so I'm already knowing it was something little, you know, slick. You know how them boys be like, hey baby, or shorty, or ma, you know how they be. Well, I hope they don't be like that no more, because that's not attractive no more. Back then, it was like... Now it's like, boy, if you don't get but, so yeah, he was there, and we started talking. He was like how he stayed in the neighborhood and stuff. Like, I did not expect to see this guy. Like, I've never, that's one thing I liked about the relationship though. I've never, except for with him, been in a relationship and the guy is around me like 24/7. Like, I can see him, he can see me, I can see him outside. He can see me outside if I'm leaving and stuff like that. And also, he was like with a friend group, like I said. But I'm not going to tell y'all about that yet. That's going to come up in another part, because that is crazy. The part that I'm going to tell y'all about the group and stuff like that, it's crazy. But I'm not going to bring up the fact that, oh, this the one, okay? Y'all just going to have to see about it, because, yeah, this is going to be a little X series. But I let him get my number and stuff like that. You know, I ain't hit him with that. I ain't hit him with it. I was just like, like, this might be, I'm sure my little ass, I'm like, this might be fate. Like, let me get him my number. So, obviously, I gave him my number. Fast forward to the time where we call ourselves breaking up. We didn't break up. We like, okay, come and get your shit from my house. Like, I'm leaving it on the porch. I left his stuff on the porch. And when I'm walking out the house and stuff like that, why I see him, like, what is you doing over here? Like, go about your business. Like, what is you doing over here? Like, you know, you can go to a whole nother part of the neighborhood. Like, why you gotta be in my area for? So yeah, I saw him or whatever. I ain't even say nothing to him, but the little friends and stuff saying little stuff like the fuck. I'm saying the fuck now, because now I know. Because I can say this. One time I saw this guy on the train, and he was one of his friends and stuff, and he was trying to talk to me. And that's how you can tell when a guy, okay, now this is a lesson, and even for the guys, when a guy tries to get at you, and you know that's your boyfriend friend or your girlfriend friend, if she's trying to get at you or if he's trying to get at you, yo dude or your girl is out here doing you down bad. But I found out after the fact, we on the train, and he like, oh, like, he digging me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why would I ever? Why would I ever? And I don't know how that ever happened either. I do not know. But like I said, do not do that. Don't say, oh, if I see you again. If it's a no up front, then it's a no forever, okay? It's a no forever. But, okay, so I'm like, because like I said, we stay in the neighborhoods together. I'm like, okay, like, I ain't worried about them. I walk down the street, go and get my stuff. And, like, the family there and shit, he got my shit on the porch, y'all. I was so embarrassed. Oh my gosh, y'all, I was so embarrassed. He put my stuff in a plastic bag, like a fucking Walmart bag. And I'm like, so he really gonna do that? So we really done? This how he gonna do me? So I'm walking home. I got a whole attitude, y'all. Y'all, the shit hit the fan. While I'm walking back into my neighborhood, and like I told y'all, like, he's in my area. Like, why is you over here? Walk back that way. While I'm walking towards the steps, I see him getting handcuffed. Dun, dun, dun. Because I don't be editing. Like, what? He was getting handcuffed, y'all. I was like, my heart was like, because, like, you know how it be. Like, you done with him, but you not done with him. But you done with him, but you not done with him. So I was feeling so bad for him. Like, I just stood there, like, because at the same time, I'm like, the fuck? I don't need to be sorry for this nigga. The fuck? He just sat there and put my stuff outside and shit like that. I put his stuff outside, too. But that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is that when I walked when I'm walking back home to the apartments, he was getting handcuffed. And, well, I said that, I didn't say anything, but I asked him, like, because I went up to him, like, because, yeah, like that. Like, some people don't understand that. Like, 10 toes. What? Only the guys that I done been with, they know how I am. Like, they know how I am. And my family knows how I am. I don't care if I'm short and I'm small. And what? Because people gonna come behind me, too. And even if they don't, I'm gonna pop my shit by myself, too. But, anyways, I'm like, what happened? What did you do? And he like, don't worry about it. Like, go in the house and stuff like that. Like, that's the type of guy that he was. Like, he want to deal with the stuff by himself. I'm like, so I'm just standing there, like, I'm contemplating, like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Like, he about to go to jail. Like, what the fuck did he do? Knowing, I ain't gonna put all the info out there, but knowing what he be doing. So I'm like, damn, like, what the fuck? Like, what did he do? What did he do? Knowing what he be doing, but it's like, what could it be, though? So, yeah, he, like, the officer, like, oh, no, it's fine. And my little boyfriend at the time, he like, yeah, go ahead, go in the house. I'm gonna be straight. And the friends standing around too, like, I'm telling y'all, this was a neighborhood thing. Like, I had never, and as a young girl, I used to see, what movie was that? It was Love and Basketball. It was Love and Basketball. You know how they was living beside each other and was like liking each other and stuff. I always fantasized about that, y'all. And that's kind of how it was, but the hood type, y'all. Like, I'm from the hood. So it was a hood type love. So, oh my God, when y'all hear these stories, y'all gonna be shooketh. But, and the only reason why I'm bringing these up too, because I'm not going to bring up my recent ex. Like, I'm not going to bring him up no time soon. But the past exes, I'm definitely am, so that I can do little story times and remember this shit, because, like, it's so crazy. Like, I feel so much at peace that I can actually talk about it. Like, and I can remember the times. I can reminisce on the times, but I don't feel like, I don't feel lonely. Like, I get lonely too. Just like you, yeah, I get lonely, baby. If I can really get to know you, take my time and show you. Don't tell anybody what we do. When I get lonely, take me to another place where I'll be face to face, just you and me, with no cruise, just like you. I get lonely too. Okay? But I wasn't lonely. I'm not lonely right now. I'm very much happy and at peace. Y'all see what I'm doing. Got my little feet kicked up with my little robe on. About to go to sleep soon. But I was just sitting here, just finished my little toaster strudel. And I'm like, let me do one of my videos right now. Because I see somebody, 4 people watched my recent video. And thank y'all for watching my content. I would like to say my appreciation. Okay, but that's not what we're going to. It's about to be at 19 minutes. I'm going to try to be finished at 20. Okay, but, okay, fast forward. I come back outside later on, because I'm already knowing they going to be outside. I mean, they wasn't outside all day, but I know how they be. So I come outside and I go to them like, what happened? Like, where is he? And they like, oh, they thought that he was someone else and stuff like that, and he didn't have his ID on him. So that was the story. And then when he ended up, yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, and that's a bad thing too at the same time. See, and this is a good thing that I'm evaluating what really was going on at the time, because when I was in the moment, when you're in the moment, you just do the action. most of the time you ain't thinking if it's like something like spontaneous. Like if something happening out of the blue, like you're not thinking on it, you acting on it. So yeah, he ended up coming to my place, knocking on the door and coming talking to me, telling me about what had happened and stuff like that. Like I was feeling bad for him. They accused him of doing something that he didn't even do. He wasn't even a person. He just ain't have his ID to identify that wasn't even him, which I was telling him, like, come on now, like, you're grown. If you are a guy out here above 16, you need to make sure that you got an ID on you. Especially, I'm sorry to say this, if you're a black male, because, and a female too, because y'all know a lot of stuff out here happens to us, and we need to be identified if something was to happen to us, because they'll try to make it seem like it's not us. Okay, but yeah, and that's how we ended up talking again, because he came and told me, like, he sweet talked me, like, not even sweet talk, like, he just, I don't know, I was feeling bad for him, and I liked him. At the moment, I loved him, actually. So, when you love somebody, you'll do stupid stuff, because at the same time, that was probably my get out leave right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late. I can't wait for you to be gone. He was gone. I should have let him stay gone, but I let him come back. And I let him in with open arms too. Well, at the same time, I know that I was like, I was still going in on him, but I definitely let him back in, y'all, because the end of it is a fool. So I'll talk to y'all later, chosen ones. I hope that you're chosen one day as well as I am. And don't mind how I look, y'all. Like I just told y'all at the beginning of the video, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. These days where I'm making videos and it's this time in the morning, my skin looks so good. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it though. And remember how I said my face was breaking out and I had to do that? Damn, this is so sad. I'm gonna have to post the videos after this, okay, y'all? I'm gonna post the videos after this, because I really want to put this one out, because like, yeah, because at the moment I'm like, yeah, let me tell this story time, because he put my stuff out and then come to find out you getting locked up. What? And then you get out and come to my house? What? And I stuck beside him a couple times, Y'all learn from these things that I'm telling y'all, okay? All of this stuff that I be preaching about, telling y'all about, just like in my bio, I wouldn't say my bio, like description or something like that. When you go to my page and you see what I type at the top, the info about me, like, this is for motivation. This is for the, not just for the youth, but this is for the youth, because I'm bringing up things that I did back in the day when I was a kid, when I was like a teenager. And also this is to show you that you can make it. You can make it. You can do it. It's so many people that's out here who's struggling, trying to make it. Y'all, I'm one of them people out here struggling, trying to make it, but I'm finding ways to keep myself happy, stay working, stay motivated, stay happy. Like, what? Like, that's been my number one goal, y'all. And I know in a lot of my videos, y'all have saw me say something about like me being happy or me being at peace. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I feel so good in my life right now. Like, I feel so good, and I know that it shows too. Like, I know that it shows. But okay, chosen ones, I hope that you're chosen one day as well as I am, and I'll see y'all guys later.